Hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Right. Got us some Marvel Champions set up here. Um, we're going to be playing Captain Marvel and Captain America versus Expert Kang. Um, hopefully, we can fit it all on the table here. The Kang scenario kind of spreads out a little bit, but we'll make it work, I'm sure. So, we got a little bit of final setup here. Kang starts with a toughness on him. And the Kang's arrival side scheme says when revealed, deal each player one encounter card. It's got a threshold of 14 on it, and if we hit 14, we lose the game. So, let me get my starting hands here, and we'll get going. So, Kang is unique because you play all three stages of him every time, and he's got 4 different stage 2 incarnations, and you get a random one for each player. Basically, he once you punch him enough, he shoots you all off to different points in the time space continuum, and you have to kind of fight your way back to regroup and take him out. So get my starting hands shuffled up here, and we'll get going. So I'm playing Justice Captain Marvel and Leadership Captain America. I don't make a lot of leadership decks, but a bunch of fun new allies have come out, like in the Ant-Man pack, so hopefully we got some good stuff going on in there. I just sort of threw these decks together right before we started, so we'll just see how it goes, you know? What could possibly go wrong? It'll be great. Let me see. And Carol Danvers' power is, as an action, choose a player to draw a card. And Captain Marvel's action is spend a lightning bolt resource and heal 1 damage and draw a card. So she's got cards coming out the wazoo. And let's see what her opening hand looks like. We got Heroic Intuition, which is nice. Clear the area, and for Justice, we don't need yet, since there's no threat on the main scheme yet. So, it seems unlikely that we're going to be able to afford to play Nick Fury on our opening hand. Maybe. 2 more. I mean, we could technically play him, but that would be our entire hand. Then we could draw 3 more cards. Yeah, actually, maybe we'll keep old Nick, because he costs 4, which is a lot, right? But we've got Genius in hand, and we're about to draw 2 more cards. And she doesn't have a ton of like setup cards that she cares about, so I'm not that worried about drawing other stuff. I mean, Avengers Mansion, maybe we play that instead of Nick Fury. So, easy enough. And let's see what our boy Steve Rogers got. His power is Living Legend. Reduce the cost of the first ally played each round by 1. And in setup, you get to take his shield out of your discard pile, so that's definitely getting mulliganed. And his power is, I can do this all day. Action, discard 1 card from your hand to ready Captain America. So, pretty good stuff. So we've got his shield. I mean, that's definitely getting tossed, because we get it back for free. I think we're going to keep team building exercise and energy and discard the other 3. See if we can get some allies going here. Well, we didn't get any allies. We got all of the resources in the entire world, so, you know. Oh, hold on, I get 1 more card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. 6. Still no allies. But I can play Nick Fury out of the discard pile over here, so, you know, maybe we'll do that. And then I get his shield. How are you guys doing out there tonight? Does the stream look alright? Sound alright, etc.? Just let me know. There's a weird camera thing going on where, like, both these two cards aren't in the same focus, and I don't know why. So I need to mess around with that, you know, after the stream. It's a little annoying, but what are you gonna do? Couldn't figure it out in the time I had. So we're just gonna roll with it for the time being. And Kang's power is, one, he starts with toughness, and when he attacks you, either place a threat on the main scheme, or he gets +2 for the attack. And when you punch him enough, you advance to stage 2 of the scheme, where he shoots you off into the far reaches of the temporal spectrum. All right, so let's just do some stuff. Carol Danvers is going to use her commander action to draw a card. She drew Helicarrier. We're going to use Power of Justice to play Heroic Intuition. We're going to use all this stuff to pay for Avengers Mansion, because why not get more card draw? We'll tap that, and I think we'll let Captain America draw a card with that, because we're not going to be able to afford to play this Helicarrier anyway. And we will flip. And we're going to attack for 2. Take the tough off of Kang. And that's probably all we got. So, Captain America's got all types of stuff going on here. After Agent 13 enters play, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Great, no threat on the scheme currently. So, he's definitely going to play Team Building Exercise for 2. +1 thwart until the end of the phase and draw a card, huh? Alright, so we're going to play Fearless Determination to get +1 thwart and draw a card. We drew Make the Call. Basically, we just wanted to cycle a card. We're going to use Make the Call to play Captain America's Shield. And we're going to play Make the Call, pay 3 resources to play Nick Fury out of any player's discard pile. So Nick's showing up for us. Hey Nick, we missed you. Try to keep some room going here. After Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. Remove 2 threat from a scheme, draw 3 cards, or deal 4 damage to an enemy. I think we want to draw 3 cards. Let's see if we can't get another ally out here or something. Well, we can play Ant-Man. 2, 3, 4. I mean, we could play Ant-Man and get 4 health on him, which, like, that doesn't seem bad, I guess. It's not the best. Not the best use of all these resources, I don't think. Personally, I like playing Ant-Man basically as a 1-cost blocker. Or once you've got Team Building Exercise out, he's a 0-cost blocker, but we don't have any of those things yet. So what are we going to do with this? I guess, actually, alright, well, he's going to flip. Definitely. And, you know, we will. We'll pay 4 and get Ant-Man out with a giant stack of life on him. Actually, we'll pay 3. That way, we can attack for 2, taking Kang down to 28. Discard a card to ready Captain America. Attack again to take him down to 26. And then we'll attack with Ant-Man and Nick Fury to punch him down to 22. Ant-Man loses one of these. He's got 2 life left. Actually, I guess we'll leave the 3 and put a consequential damage on him. That way, that's his max. That's how much damage there is on him. Welcome in, you guys. How are y'all doing tonight? Taking some guys up against Expert Kang here. See how it goes. Oh, you know what? We should use team building exercise to give him 1 extra life. Why not? And I think that's all we got for this turn. So, untap. Captain Marvel. I don't think she's going to keep Helicarrier. Yeah. She'll keep it. Why not? See if we can't get set up here. Philbo. What's the good word? Alright, so she drew a bunch of good stuff. You love to see it. And what's Captain America going to draw here? Goliath, Super Soldier Serum, Power of Leadership, Shield Block. When you would take any amount of damage, exhaust Captain America's shield, prevent all that damage. And hey, he drew his own copy of Nick Fury. Nick Fury is going to be putting in work here. So, you want to see something funny? I made some, hold on. I made some alerts for the stream. Let me show them to you real quick. I think you'll get a kick out of them. Let me see. Give me 1 second here to get to where I can test them. Alright, so when someone follows the channel, that'll pop up. Someone subscribes to the channel, we got a little nugget dance. And someone donates, we got cute kittens. I thought they were pretty good. Alright, so we have done our stuff. Now Kang's going to do his stuff. We had 2 threat on the main scheme. Let me move this over a little bit. Franzi, how you doing? We got 2 threat on the main scheme. Now Kang is going to attack Captain Marvel. Kang attacks you. Either place 1 threat on the main scheme or he gets +2 attack. Neither of those options are great. But I think we'll put 1 threat on the main scheme. Actually, you know what? We're just going to block this stuff with allies, so it doesn't matter. Nick Fury's going to block this one. So he's got 5 attack, 7 attack coming in. Nick Fury steps in front of that particular futuristic bullet. And he's going to attack over here We're gonna have Ant-Man step in front of this one. 5 attack plus 2. Looks like 7 coming in on Ant-Man too. Easy come, easy go. Now we get some encounter cards. First one, Temportal Shield. Attached to Kang. Forced interrupt. When Kang is attacked, discard Temporal Shield, prevent all damage from the attack, and deal 1 damage to the attacker. Well, that's not very nice, Kang. Up next, we got some Macrobots. They've got Guard, so she can't attack Kang while they're in play, and they've got Retaliate 1, so great. Some cool robots showed up. For Captain America, we got a Chitauri Soldier. Forced interrupt. When Chitauri Soldier attacks you, discard the top card of the encounter deck, take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on the card. All right. And, hey, some more Macrobots. So we found some minions. That's fine. Who doesn't love minions? This comes over here. And Captain America is going to do some stuff. First thing he's going to do is... I'd love to get Goliath into play. 1, 2... Alright, so we're going to pay 2 to get Super Soldier Serum into play. Which you can tap that to generate a fist resource. So we'll tap that and Team Building Exercise to play Goliath for 2. In the phase. So Goliath, you can give him +4 attack once, and then he goes away at the end of the phase after you do that. So, what's Captain Marvel got going on here? Yeah, okay. So, we didn't leave ourselves a... Yeah, didn't think that one through very well. But that's fine. Who needs to think stuff through? We're going to attack with both of these guys. Kill this Chitauri Soldier. And we didn't leave ourselves a card to discard to ready Captain America, but that's fine. Alright, so Captain Marvel is going to pay 3 to get her helicarrier in play. Oh, you know what? She will use her Avengers Mansion to let Captain America draw a card. Captain America will discard that card to ready and attack these Macrobots for 2. Actually, probably won't matter that much anyway. I'll attack those. Then Captain Marvel is going to attack and take out these guys. Captain America took a retaliate damage. She does not take a retaliate damage because the enemy has to survive for you to take retaliate damage. Hey, Board Gamer Steph. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for showing up. What you up to tonight? Playing some Marvel Champions here. Let me see. I'm gonna play For Justice, or discard For Justice to play Clear the Area. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. If it removes the last 2 threat, draw a card. We drew Energy Absorption, which is not the best time to draw that, but you know, what are you gonna do? Playing games? Oh, I never would have guessed. Yeah, so we've got Energy Absorption, and Followed. There's no side schemes in play to play Followed on, and we don't have anything to pay for energy absorption, so I guess she's done. She's going to discard Followed. She'll hang on to energy absorption just because it's a ton of money. Who doesn't like having a ton of money? And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we drew. That's what we're looking for. So Captain Marvel drew Energy Channel, which is kind of her big damage spell. Basically, you can play it and then spend energy resources to put markers on it up to 5, I think. And then when you can discard it to do 2 damage per marker on it, up to a max of 10. So she can do a big punch. Let's see what Captain America draws. Heroic Strike. It's alright. Squirrel Girl. Nice. Steve's apartment. Go hang out at our pad. Say forget Kang. That's fine. Alright. Not bad. We get 2 threat on the main scheme. Kang is going to attack Captain America. And Captain America... like, I want to keep Goliath around, so I think maybe we just eat this one. So we're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. And we'll defend with this. We've got 3 defense. So he's got 3 damage coming at us. +0, so we block all of it, and he takes 1 retaliate damage. Taking him down to 21. And Captain Marvel's going to get attacked now. She has much less good defense. So put 1 threat on the main scheme. 3 damage coming at her. 5 damage coming at her. It's a non-trivial amount of damage. Down to 7. And then the Macrobots punch her for 2, down to 5. That's fine. It's all fine. Get some encounter cards. Corrupted Time Stream. Players cannot trigger alter ego action abilities on obligations. When revealed, each player must either discard 1 random card from hand or place 2 threat here. Well, I don't like either of those options, but I guess that's the name of the game, so yeah. We don't want to discard stuff, so we're just going to start that with 6 threat on it, and I'm sure it'll be fine. We don't have any obligations in play currently, so it doesn't matter that much right now. I'm sure it definitely won't come back to bite us in the butt or anything. It'll be fine. First player comes over here. I mean, we're definitely going to play Energy Channel. And we'll put 3 markers on Energy Channel. And what else we got? Concussive Blow seems good. Confuse an enemy and deal 3 damage to it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to use Helicarrier and these 2 cards to play Concussive Blow, which is going to confuse Kang. So the next time he would scheme, he will instead just become unconfused. And that is also going to, it would do 3 damage, but instead, his temporal shield prevents all that damage and deals 1 damage back, because he's just a jerk like that. And Captain Marvel will thwart for 3. And then she's going to flip down because she needs to heal. And she's going to use both of these card drawing actions to let Captain America draw 2 more cards. See if we can't get something good going on over on Captain America's side. So she's done. We've got all the cards. Alright, so Heroic Strike deals 6 damage and stun an enemy. It's really good. It's an attack, so we can't... I guess we can make it 2 cheaper. Alright, so we're definitely going to do that first off. So we're going to tap Super Soldier Serum. There we go. Woo! Too many S's. And pay 2 to play Heroic Strike. Deal 6 damage to an enemy and stun that enemy. So Kang's down to 15. And he is stunned. So this coming up turn, he's basically just not going to do anything, which you love to see that. And we really want to get team training out here. Team training gives all of our allies 1 more hit point, and our whole deck is built around playing allies. So that's nice. There's also only 1 in the deck, so if I want to play it, I should probably play it now. Yeah, I'm just going to play it. Well, let me see, because I really would like to kill this Macrobot also, is the trick. Speaking of which, I definitely cheated on her turn because this guy's got guard, and I totally forgot about it. So, that's a shame. So what can we do to fix that, I guess, is the question. Like, we need to kill this Macrobot. We need to kill this Macrobot before we can do any of the other stuff. So we played Concussive Blow to deal 3 damage. Yeah. So we had to do both of those attacks at this Macrobot, so he's not confused. But say es la vie. I'm pretty sure we rolled that back correctly. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. Maybe I forgot to turn that face up at some point, but I think we should be good now. Alright, so we're going to play team training. We're going to discard Squirrel Girl to ready Captain America. Captain America is going to attack for 2, down to 15. Hold on. We're rolling all the things back, because if we had not done those other attacks, he would still have his temporal shield right now. So, doesn't do 2. Instead, he gets punched for 1. Whew, made a mess of it here. But it does get rid of that shield. There we go. Now we're officially back to a legal game state. You know, more or less. Goliath's gonna thwart for 2. And I think that is everything we can do. So let's see what we got. First off, we'll draw back up. Captain America draws Maria Hill, Heroic Strike, Stinger, his other super soldier serum. Ooh, I'm going to remember how to pronounce that eventually. Stinger is just a one-cost blocker, basically. Maria Hill is like my favorite card in the game. After she enters play, everyone draws a card, so she's great. All right, and what's Carol Danvers drawn into here? For Justice, Concussive Blow, Followed, Crisis Interdiction, remove 2 threat from a scheme, Photonic Blast, deal 5 damage to an energy and draw a card. It's all pretty good. And hey, we drew Followed, and there is actually a side scheme in play now, so maybe we can make that work for us. Okay, so first off, 2 threat on the main scheme. Then Kang schemes over here. He's got a base scheme of 1. Add 2. 3 total threat coming in, putting us at 6 out of 14 for the main scheme. Totally fun. And he goes to attack Captain America, but instead becomes unstunned. We get some encounter cards. This one says, Time Travel Tactics. Surge. When revealed, each player takes 1 indirect damage for each obligation in their play area. Thankfully, we haven't found any obligations yet, so that just draws another card. And Time Portal shows up. Forced Interrupt. When this scheme is defeated, shuffle it into the encounter deck instead of discarding it. All right. And that makes us draw an extra encounter card next turn. Energy Blast. When revealed, Kang attacks you. Well, we didn't get attacked the first time, but couldn't escape it the second time. So I think Goliath's just going to eat this one. Like, we really wanted to have him hang around and thwart more and do a big attack, but, you know. So he gets 5 base attack plus 3. 8 damage coming in. Goliath took a hit for us. That's all you can ask for sometimes. This comes over here. And let's see what we got going on. So we're going to pay 2 to play our second super soldier serum. Ooh. We're going to tap both of those, get Maria Hill into play, which lets us each draw a card, lead from the front, and under surveillance. Then we're going to tap Team Building Exercise to play Stinger for free. Just cause. And sadly, did not leave myself enough. Actually, you know what? We'll have Carol Danvers let Captain America draw a card, and the next card he plays is going to be 1 cheaper. We're going to pay 2 to play Heroic Strike to deal 6 damage and stun Kang. So Kang's down to 11. And he is stunned again. So stunned is this Kang. Maria Hill will thwart for 2. We'll take it off of this. And Stinger will thwart for 1. but we'll actually have done that the other way around. Whoop. 1 consequential damage each. And then Captain America is going to thwart for 2. Get rid of this corrupt time stream thing. Because once those obligations show up, they're really nasty. So, and I think that's everything that Captain America's got going on. So, first off, Carol Danvers is going to heal back up to 8. Then we're going to flip back to hero mode. Use her use her ability to spend a resource, spend a lightning resource specifically. Heal 1 and draw a card to our other energy channel, which would be nice, except you can only have one in play at a time. So, so what's next? I think we're going to, well, we're definitely going to pay 1 and play Followed on this time portal. And then we'll pay 2, play For Justice to remove this threat. And Followed says, when the attached scheme is defeated, deal 4 damage to an enemy. So, time portal gets shuffled back in here, and we deal 4 damage to Kang. He's down to 7 on stage 1. Shuffle this time portal back in. And how are you guys enjoying the game so far? Stage 2 of Kang is where it gets cool, because we get shot off into our own separate time bubbles, which is always fun. You might have to go fight someone in ancient Egypt or something. Alright, so we're going to have paid a different card for Justice, so we can have 2 energy resources left in hand, and then we'll discard them to max out energy channel. And Kang's below 10 right now, so it would be inefficient to use it right now. So there's 3 phases. So we've got phase 1 about handled, right? But then we have to go through phase 2 and phase 3. And they get harder as they go. The threat tokens, this is the main scheme. Currently it has a threshold of 14 threat. And if it hits 14 threat, we lose the game. So I think that's everybody. We're going to untap. Draw back up. Another heroic strike. You'll love to see that. Mockingbird, Fearless Determination. Shield Toss is fun. And Captain Marvel has a Photonic Blast, Crisis Interdiction, Spider-Woman. After Spider-Woman enters play, confuse the villain. I mean, you'll love to see that. Power of Justice with no Justice cards in hand is not ideal, but that's fine. We'll get there, I'm sure. Okay, so 2 threat on the main scheme. Kang becomes unstunned. Then Kang attacks Captain Marvel. Stinger is going to block it. 5 attack coming in. 7 attack total. Stinger, you're a true hero. I believe Stinger is Ant-Man's daughter, if memory serves. You know, in the fiction. Then we get encounter cards is what happens next. Caught off guard. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards were discarded this way, this card gains surge. Well, that's a shame. I honestly think we're going to discard team training. I like team training a lot, but we more often than not use our allies as blockers, and they don't stick around long enough to to use up all their life points. So that's fine. Time travel tactics. When revealed, each player takes 1 indirect damage for each obligation in their play area. Still no obligations. It does have surge though, so we get another card. Time travel hijinks. Hey, this is an obligation. When revealed, discard the highest cost card you control, then place it face down under this card. As an alter ego action, there we go. Discard a lightning resource from your hand to discard this obligation. So we lose our Avengers Mansion, which is a real shame. Thanks to some cool time travel hijinks. But we did get some solid use out of it. Before it was stolen through time. So this comes over here. So to get that back, we have to flip down to alter ego and spend a energy resource to and it doesn't come back into play. We just discard it, So what does Captain Marvel have going on? I think we just punch Kang now. So when this stage is defeated, we advance the main scheme to stage 2 at the end of the phase. So, like this having 8 threat on it doesn't matter because this is going to go away before anything else happens. So, I think we're just going to have Captain Marvel punch for 2, down to 5. And we'll get Spider-Woman out, which is going to confuse Kang. Very confusing is Spider-Woman. Sadly, this confuse is going to go away when we kick off phase 2 because it's going to be a different Kang that we fight. But what are you going to do? Nothing to do with Photonic Blast. And he's got 5 health left. I think we can just kill him pretty straightforwardly. So, yeah. So Maria Hill. Nope. Hold on. We're going to pay 2 cards to get Rapid Response into play, which says after an ally you control is defeated, discard Rapid Response, put that ally into play with 1 damage on it. So Maria Hill is going to attack for 1. Using up her last hit point. She's going to go into the discard pile. We're going to use Rapid Response to get her back into play with 1 damage on her, which lets us each draw a card. Let me shuffle Captain America's deck here, which is going to get us an encounter card. And then we're going to draw a card. We drew energy. Yeah, I mean, so Captain America attacks for 2. We discard a card to ready him. He attacks for 2 again. That takes care of phase 1 of Kang. So Kang goes away. Advance the main scheme to stage 2 at the end of the phase. So he goes over here. And Captain America doesn't have anything left to play. And I think we're just gonna ditch everything over here also. All right, so we're gonna draw back up. Drawing into team training exercise, shield toss, which does damage to a bunch of different enemies, Mockingbird, heroic strike, and energy. Captain Marvel is going to draw energy, Mockingbird, strength, skilled investigator, and alpha flight station. All right. And let's advance to stage 2. Where's the stage 2 card? All right. When revealed, place 1 acceleration token for each side scheme in play. We don't have any. Then discard each side scheme. Each player reveals a random stage 3A in turn order. Remove any unused stage 3 schemes from the game. All right. So that's a 3. Okay, so Captain Marvel gets Kang Immortus. Captain America gets the Scarlet Centurion. Let me find the matching stuff. The Chronopolis. Okay. This is where the table space gets constrained. We're going to, all right, so that'll go there. That'll go there. That'll go there. That's there. Get our little hit point trackers to these buddies. So now we are each in our own time bubble, basically. And that means we can't interact with each other in any way, right? So like normally I could have Captain Marvel do an action on Captain America's turn, or like Maria Hill could block for Captain Marvel. Can't do that now because, you know, we're 50 million years apart in time or whatever. So Scarlet Centurion comes in with toughness. Present Future War comes in with 2 threat and has a threat threshold of 9. Chronopolis comes in with 0 threat, also has a threat threshold of 9. And if we fail either one of these side schemes, then we put a Kang's Dominion into play, which in the final phase will make things bad for us. So it's just a little bit of a timer. And we have to try to take these guys out before that pops off. So Kang Immortus, scheme of 3, attack of 2, toughness. The villain cannot take damage while a minion is in play. So hopefully we don't draw any minions. He also comes in with tough. Scarlet Centurion has attack of 4, scheme of 1, and he has piercing, which I don't think we care about, but 4 is a lot of attacking. So we are set up for phase 2 of the game, where we have been shunted off to different parts of the time-space continuum. So up first, we've got Captain Marvel getting attacked by Kang and Mortis. He's got 2 attack. I think we're going to have Spider-Woman block. So 2. And I'm stunned. That's unfortunate. So Spider-Woman gets taken out, and I get stunned. Not great. But that's fine. We'll make it work. And Scarlet Centurion now is going to attack. Maria Hill's gonna definitely block this one. Got 4 base attack, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Maria Hill, you're a true hero. Does that make sense about the separate play areas? I think hopefully it does. Then we get some encounter cards. Come on. All right. Over here we've got Advance the Villain Schemes. That's a real shame because he's got 3 scheme. So 3, 4. Where's the thing? So I'll get rid of that for the time being. So 3 threat on that main scheme, or 4 threat rather. And stuff's happening. All right, got 2 encounter cards coming in for old Steve over here. Rampage. When defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play engaged with the player who defeated this scheme. All right. Where to put these things? Okay. And that starts with 4 threat on it. And also, a time portal shows up. So, lots of side schemes going on over here. All right. First player comes over here. Let's see what we can do about it. The first thing we're going to do is tap both of those super soldier serums. Discard that to get Mockingbird into play. When she enters play, stun an enemy. I stun you. We're also going to have her attack for 1 and discard this tough status card. And then then I guess we'll get team training back into play. And Captain America will attack for 2, discard that to ready him, and attack for 2 more. Taking Scarlet Centurion down to 18. And I think that's all we got. I guess he could... You know what? We'll leave him at 22 for the time being, and we'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this side scheme because two encounter cards a turn is really rough. We'll see if we can't do a little bit of burst damage here in a minute to take him out. So. So this is funny. Normally we couldn't have 2 copies of Mockingbird in play at the same time. Because it's a unique card. But since we're in separate time, we're in separate play areas basically because we're separated in time. So now we can tap Helicarrier, spend 2 energy, and get Mockingbird into play. Because, you know, time travel hijinks is what we got going on right now. And we will tap to become unstunned. We will play Alpha Flight Station just because it's there, I guess. And we will use Mockingbird to strip this tough status off of here. And then we're going to fire off our energy channel to do 10 damage to Kang. We had it cocked and waiting for him. And that is all we got for the time being. So, ready everybody up. And draw some cards. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to reshuffle for Captain Marvel, getting her an encounter card. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Get my Rado shuffling song going here. Never a kerfluffle. All right, we need one more. Hold on. Okay. She drew Photonic Blast, Counterintelligence, Clear the Area, Power of Justice, and Strength. All fine and dandy. And Captain America drew, this is in play here, Heroic Strike, Agent 13, Lead from the Front, Hawkeye, and Strength in Numbers. All right. So right. Each of these main schemes gets 1 threat. And this one actually gets 2 because of this Rampage. Speaking of which, I forgot. Time Portal doesn't get discarded. It instead gets shuffled back into this deck. To bother us again in the future. And this gets 1 also. Now, these guys would both attack, but instead they become unstunned. Gotta love stunning, guys. It's basically the best. Then we get some encounter cards. Excuse me. Captain America gets Weakened. Forced Response. After you use a basic hero power, take 1 damage. Oof, that is not great. Especially because he likes to use it twice a turn. Alright, so push this up a little bit, put that right there. To get rid of that, we need to go to Alter Ego and spend a fist icon. Fist resource. So, no bueno. And for Captain Marvel, we get an Ancient Warrior who has Quick Strike, so it immediately punches her for 2 damage. Not ideal. And also a future weapon attached to Kang. When Kang attacks, the attack gains Overkill. If this attack damages a hero, that hero is stunned. After this attack, discard future weapon. Also, Kang Immortus can't take damage while this Ancient Warrior is in play, so we will have to do something about him, I guess. Alright, first player comes over here, and let's see what we can do about these things that have happened. This future weapon is an issue for sure. So Captain Marvel's gonna punch this ancient warrior. Just get rid of that guy. And we'll use helicarrier and strength and counterintelligence to play Photonic Blast. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. If you paid for this card using an energy resource, draw a card. So he's down to 7. And we draw a card. We drew Photonic Blast, which we would love to play, but we can't afford it, which is a real shame. Yeah, so I mean we're basically gonna eat one to the face, which is a shame. So I think what we're going to do instead is first off play Clear the Area to remove 2 threat from this. We'll have Mockingbird remove 1 more threat from this, and hopefully we can survive flipping down for a turn. We'll use her action to draw a card. So we've got a ton of resources for next turn, which is nice. Let me look at something real quick. Oh, we don't have one here. So I'm going to use Alpha Flight Station to discard the Power of Justice and draw 2 cards, just to see what we draw. We drew nothing that we particularly care about, so that's fine. 3. Yeah, we should be able to survive 1 turn of him scheming, hopefully. But we'll all find out together. And what's our friend Captain America doing here? We're gonna tap these 2 super soldier serums. Gosh, I can't say that. And discard strength and numbers to play Heroic Strike. Deal 6 damage to an enemy and stun them. Down to 16. And stunned again. Stunned again is our friend, the Scarlet Centurion. And then we're going to use these 2 cards to get Hawkeye into play. Actually, hold on. We're going to use Team Building Exercise and pay 1 card to get Hawkeye into play. And then we're going to use Hawkeye's ability, which is exhaust this ally and discard 1 card from your hand. Deal X damage to an enemy, where X is the number of printed resources on that card. So we didn't have a use for that card otherwise, so we discard that and do 1 damage. Yeah. And then Captain America is going to punch this guy for 2, taking 1 damage in the process because we are weakened currently. Oh, and Mockingbird also will punch him for 1. Easy enough. So Captain Marvel's going to discard Clear the Area and Cosmic Flight because she just wants to kill this guy next turn if at all possible. 2, 3, 4, 5. We drew Energy Channel, so like we can definitely make it happen if that's what we need to do. So we ready all these guys up. And Captain America draws some cards. Also, make the call, shield toss, make the call, Squirrel Girl, and rapid response. All right, so we got anybody in the discard pile we want to play? Maria Hill is always nice. Okay, so one threat on each of these main schemes. One. It's 2 threat here because of the acceleration token on this, or symbol, whatever. Then this guy schemes. He's got scheme of 3, and we're at 3. We need this to not be 3 boost icons. It's 2 boost icons. The perfect amount. So that puts us at 8 out of 9. So we gambled, and it didn't bite us that time. So we just need to kill this guy this turn. No problem. And he would attack over here, but instead he becomes unstunned. Get some encounter cards. Energy Blast. When revealed, alter ego. Discard an ally or support you control. Alright, well, I think that's going to be Mockingbird. Yep. She only had 1 hit point left anyway. And over here we've got Gang Up. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. Well, that's not ideal. But Mockingbird can take another hit. She's just taking hits all over. Base attack of 4. Attached to your identity. When the attached character would ready, discard this card instead. Oof. Alright, so Captain America is frozen in time currently. Mockingbird gets punched. And first player comes over here. And let's see what we got going on. So he's got 12 hit points left, so I don't think we can do it this turn, unfortunately. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like I could get 6 damage, but I think that's all I can get. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, yep, can't get there. So Hawkeye's going to attack for 2. There it is. Captain America is going to attack for 2 and take a damage. Down to 8. And he is going to flip down to alter ego, making the first ally we play this card this turn cost 1 less. We're going to use team building exercise and make the call to play Squirrel Girl, which does 1 damage to all enemies when she comes into play. Then she attacks for 1. And then, that's not what goes on there. Yeah, Captain America is going to have thwarted for 2 instead of attacking for 2. And she's going to have thwarted for 1. So he's up to 10. But we need to not lose on this turn, basically. And we're going to use Make the Call and 2 resources to get Maria Hill into play. She lets us draw a card. We drew Strength. And she's going to thwart for 2. And I think that's all we got for this turn. Except we're going to use one of these to discard this Weakened. Get that out of here. All right. So now, what's Carol Danvers got? First off, we're going to use her action to draw a card. We drew Energy Channel. Like, we've got both of them in hand, which is not what you want. But that's fine, because what we're going to do now is, first off, flip up to hero form. And we're going to play Energy Channel. We're going to use 4 lightning resources to put 4 markers on there. And then we're going to discard this to do 8 damage, which kills Kang Immortus. Get out of here, Kang Immortus. And when defeated, remove Chronopolis from the game. At the end of this phase, join another game area. So at the end of this hero phase, we're going to join Captain America in his game area, and we're going to team up to finish punching Kang's Scarlet Centurion directly in the face. And before she flipped up, she's going to have healed for 4, up to 11. And I think then she's going to play her second energy channel, spend these last 3 resources to put 3 markers on it. Getting one loaded up for Kang when he shows back up, like Kang Prime. So that's all we got. At the end of this phase, we join. So instead of becoming ready, instead Steve Rogers becomes unfrozen in time. So he's still exhausted. And we are now back in the same time period. So now we can help each other out, and we can finish off Kang's Scarlet Centurion here. So let's draw some cards and get into it. Alright, we drew Photonic Blast, Crisis Interdiction, For Justice, Skilled Investigator, and the Power of Justice. Alright. Let me check one thing here. Yep, okay. Draw for Captain America here. He drew Shield Block, Stinger, Rapid Response, Captain America's Helmet, and Goliath. Not too shabby. Alright, so 1 threat on the main scheme. 2 threat on the main scheme, sorry, because of the Rampage. Then Scarlet Centurion is going to scheme over here for 1. I think we can handle 1. And he's going to attack over here We'll have Squirrel Girl block it. So he does 4, 5, 6. Good job, Squirrel Girl. Yeah, we're putting in some work here. We're about to regroup in Phase 3 and take on Kang Prime. So we're making some moves. We get some counter cards. Stolen Memories. Place the top 8 cards of your deck under this card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This card sucks. To get those cards back, we have to discard a mental resource in alter ego form. We've got a mental resource, so we can make this happen. But it does eat a bunch of good stuff out of your deck, which is annoying. And over here we've got another time travel hijinks. Why are you hijinking my time travel so much? I don't like it. I just don't like it, man. Alright, well that was a thoroughly annoying batch of counter cards. This comes over here. Let's see if we can't do 10 damage. I mean, we very easily can. We're going to play 2. Are we going to do that? Yeah, I guess. We'll play 2 energy resources to put 2 more markers on this, and we will spend energy channel to do 10 damage to ye olde Scarlet Centurion. So we remove the present future war from the game, and at the end of the phase we join the Master of Time play area, which we could only join if there were no other play areas in existence. And once we all join this, we proceed to the final phase. So now there's no one left to punch. So I think we're going to play Skilled Investigator just because it's there. And that's it. Let me actually double check the little rule book on this, because I'm not sure if this side scheme goes away when we change game areas. So let me actually check that, because that might be relevant to what Captain Marvel does right now. Blah, blah, blah. When you defeat Kang 2, create separate game areas. What do we got? Come on, rules. Work with me here. When revealed, blah, 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 blah. All right, I don't immediately see the answer, so we're just going to say it does stay in play. So if that's the case, then we're going to have... No, that doesn't work. Well, whatever. We'll thwart for 3 here. I'm sure we can clean up the rest of this mess before we transfer over. And she will spend a resource to heal 1, spend a lightning resource, and draw a card. Okay. So now, Steve Rogers, first off, is going to tap a serum to get rid of this Stolen Memories. Put those in his discard pile. Messenger. We're going to... Oh, no, it doesn't work. Well, we're going to play Rapid Response. Where also his ability lets us play Stinger for free. So, like, why not? Team building exercise. Yeah, and then we're going to flip. We're going to use the other serum. Team building exercise and these two cards to get Goliath into play. Normally you could only have 3 allies in play at the same time, but Stinger does not count against your ally limit, so that's fine. Stinger is going to thwart for 1. Get rid of this. When defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engaged with the player who defeated this side scheme. Always something. So we're looking for a minion here. Minions? I know there are some in the deck. Hey, there's one. Alright, so he's got Quick Strike. So we take 2 damage immediately. And then Hawkeye is going to punch this guy for 2 and get rid of him. And I think that is it. Discard that. So we're going to ready up and draw up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Make the call. Ant-Man, Helicarrier, Nick Fury, all good stuff. And we are going to advance to stage 4A. So let me find that. Where is it? I just had it. All right. Kang's Wrath. Reveal Kang 3 and add him to the game. Kang 3 starts with toughness and 50 hit points. Just like a jerk would. And 3/3, and when he attacks you, either place 1 threat on the main scheme or he gets +2 for that attack. We would reveal each Kang's Dominion if we had set any aside, but we successfully avoided them. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck, discard pile, and set aside area for their nemesis minion and puts it into play engaged with them. Shuffle the encounter deck. Alright, so we get Baron Zemo for Captain America and Jan Rog for Captain Marvel. He's got Quick Strike, so we immediately take 3 damage, which isn't great. We're going to have Stinger block that, since we're running a little low on health. And this says, while Baron Zemo is engaged with you, you cannot thwart. So we got a couple of nasty minions out here. And we've got Kang 3 to deal with. So, if y'all give me just a second, grab myself a drink, and I'll be right back. All right. Back. I bumped my camera, so hopefully we're still framed up. let me check. Yeah, we still look all right. Well, hold on. Give me just a minute. Reframe this a little bit. Whoop. Sorry, technical difficulties here. I'm sure there's a way to do this not live, but haven't messed with OBS enough to know how to do it. So give me just a minute here, you guys. All right, we're back more or less intact. We should, hopefully we're still in focus and stuff. Okay, so we've got, yeah, let me know if it still looks all right. I can tweak with the focus and stuff, but I think we got it back more or less where it was. But again, just let me know. So we've got Kang 3 coming in hot. Excuse me. So this gets 2 threat on the main scheme. Captain Marvel is going to get attacked for 3. We'll put 1 threat on the main scheme. Oof, yeah, we're about to get punched to the face. So she's taken 3. We're going to have Maria Hill block this one. So I guess we won't put that threat on there because it's getting blocked anyway. So 3, 4, 5. Maria Hill goes away. We use rapid response to put Maria Hill back into play with 1 damage on her. And everyone gets to draw a card. Captain America is reshuffling, so he's going to get an extra encounter card. And that extra encounter card is reshuffling the encounter deck. So this gets an acceleration token on it. So it'll get 3 per round now. Counter card for him. And Jan Rog punches Captain Marvel for 3 damage. And after he attacks, we would place 1 threat on the Psyche Magnetron side scheme if it was in play, but it is not, so we don't. Now, Kang attacks over here. Maria Hill is going to block this one again. She's got a hard life here. So 5 damage coming in. And then Baron Zemo is going to attack for 3. We're going to have Goliath block it because we really can't. I mean, he's only at 5 health, so like we gotta make some moves here as far as like not dying. So how are you guys liking the game so far? Liking the scenario? I think this one is a lot of fun. It gets a little fiddly with the stuff all over the place, but you know, that's fine. We get some encounter cards. And this one says it's a Chitauri soldier. Great. And these are time travel tactics. When revealed, each player takes 1 indirect damage for each obligation in their play area. So we've got 2 now. So she takes 2 indirect damage. And it has Surge. When revealed, Kang attacks you. I mean, that's not what we wanted. So Hawkeye's going to block this one. 5 damage, 7 damage coming in. Good thing we had a million allies out here. And this one says weakened. Hey, I remember weakened. After we use our basic stats, we take 1 damage. So cool. I'm glad weakened came out after the other one. After the card that would have made us take damage for it. Alright, so first things first. For Captain America, I think the first thing we're going to do is spend 3 to play Heroic Strike. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. We're going to kill Baron Zemo. Then we're going to play Make the Call. Use these 2 Super Soldier Serums. And put Maria Hill back into play. I'm sure no one ever saw that coming. Let's everybody draw a card. Then play use team building exercise. Play shield toss. So that's 1, 2. Ant-Man comes out with 3. Three life. And he is going to attack. They're each going to attack for 2. And get rid of this. Yeah, get rid of this Chitauri soldier over here. And then I think Captain America's going to flip down, and he's going to heal for 3. And no, we couldn't do that. Yep, okay. Yep, that's it. So now we come over to Jan Rog. I mean, not Jan Rog, Captain Marvel. That's what I meant. Killing the Nemesis just got rid of him, and while he was in play, Captain America could not thwart. But basically, he's just a nasty minion that you want to get rid of. He's going to do 3 damage to you every turn that he's out there. So we're going to try to kill Jan Rog too. They're just strong minions that show up and are annoying. So we are going to use 3 resources to play Photonic Blast, which deals 5 damage to an enemy, the perfect amount to kill Jan Rog. And we paid for it with an energy resource, so we draw a card. And then we're going to pay 3 to put Spider-Woman into play. When she comes into play, she confuses the villain. Again, very confusing is Spider-Woman. And then Captain Marvel and Spider-Woman are both going to attack. The first one pings off a tough. The second one does 2 damage, taking him down to 48 health. So, get some damage going on this guy. That is it. We're going to untap. And draw back up. Rapid response, make the call, genius, rapid response, inspiring presence, and heroic strike. That is not too shabby. And over here we got concussive blow, Nick Fury, clear the area, genius, pretty good stuff all around. All right, so 3 threat on the main scheme. Puts it up to 5 total. Kang is going to scheme at Steve Rogers, but instead he becomes unconfused. And he's going to attack Captain Marvel. And I think we're going to have... We'll have Ant-Man block it. So 5 damage baseline, 5 damage coming in. Ant-Man takes a bunch of damage to the face. Now we get some counter cards. We found a Chitauri Soldier. And Rampage. That one is when defeated, discard cards till you find a minion, and it engages with the player that defeated it. Not the worst. First player comes over here. And let's see what we got. I think what we've got here is a classic case of pay 4 resources, get Nick Fury out here. Nick Fury lets us draw 3 cards. So we're going to That's unfortunate. Like, I want to play Concussive Blow, right? Which costs 3. You confuse an enemy. If you paid for this card using a fist resource, deal 3 damage to that enemy. But, like, paying 3 just to confuse them seems bad. But, I mean, that's all I got in my hand, so... Actually, what we're going to do first is we're going to use each of these guys to thwart for 2 and 2, which gets rid of this Rampage, which lets us tap Skilled Investigator and draw a card. It is going to put a minion into play engaged with us, so let's see if we can find a minion. Hey, we found a T-Rex. Great, 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 great. A T-Rex has come for us. No problem. I am reshuffling my deck, so I'm going to get an encounter card. These dang T-Rexes always showing up when you least expect them. We drew 4 Justice. Alright, so we're going to use Concussive Blow, pay for it with these 3 cards, which now is going to confuse Kang and do 3 damage, down to 45. And Captain Marvel is going to thwart for 3 and flip down to her alter ego form. And she's going to use her commander action to let Captain America draw a card. And she's just going to hang on to energy absorption. Alright, so what has Captain America got going on here? Okay, so what Captain America's got going on, first off, he's going to use Genius to play Rapid Response. Oh, he's going to use a super soldier serum to get rid of this weakened card. And he's going to flip to Captain America. Then Goliath has an action, which gives him +4 attack until the end of the phase. At the end of the phase, discard Goliath. So we're going to do that, which gives him 5 attack. Then he is going to attack for 5. Which knocks him out. But then we use Rapid Response to put him back into play with 1 damage on it. And then we attack for 5 damage again. Down to 35. Feels pretty good. Beyond that, what else we got going on here? I think we're going to use our other super soldier serum and actually, hold on, because I've got Inspiring Presence in hand also. So I'm going to discard a card to pay for Inspiring Presence, which says heal 1 damage from an ally and ready it. That was the next part of the plan. And then Goliath is going to attack again for 5 because, you know, he's putting in work for us. 15 damage. Feels pretty nice from Goliath. I'm a fan of it. Then we're going to use Super Soldier Serum and these 2 cards to play Heroic Strike, dealing 6 damage to an enemy and stunning them. Down to 24. And then Captain America and Maria Hill are both going to attack and take out this Chitauri soldier. Oh yeah, he's stunned also. So, not gonna lie, that turn felt pretty nice. And I think that's the end of it. So, everybody's gonna untap. It's funny, Nick Fury goes away at the end of the turn. So normally you would use him to block an attack, but Kang's not attacking, so he's just going to hang out and go away, I guess. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Goliath is discarded at the end of the turn, or at the end of the phase, rather. But he did more than his fair share of work. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what Carol Danvers has going on. We really would have loved to draw a energy channel just now, but that's fine. Alright, first off, 3 threat on the main scheme. Then Kang becomes unconfused over here. Kang becomes unstunned over here. And the T-Rex schemes for 0. He's brawny, but not much in the scheming department is our friend the T-Rex. Then we get some encounter cards. Depowered. You cannot play hero-specific cards. Well, that's not great. As an alter ego action, discard a hero-specific card from your hand to discard this obligation. Oof. And advance. The villain schemes. Alright. Base scheme of 3. Give Kang a tough status card is what that says. So, 3 threat on the main scheme. And he got tough in the process. What does Captain America have? Under Fire, Surge. When revealed, reveal the top card of the encounter deck. So, 2 more encounter cards coming your way, Cap. Macrobots, Guard and Retaliate 1. And Weakened. Man, he just loves weakening Captain America. It's his favorite thing. So, this comes over here. And what did we draw into? I mean, we drew Rapid Response. So, like, we're definitely going to Rapid Response. Because, oh yeah, speaking of which, Nick Fury went away. Alright, so, we're going to start off by playing Energy to play Rapid Response. Maria Hill is then going to thwart for 2. Run away to the discard pile. Come back. Let everybody draw a card. Then we are going to... What are we going to do with the rest of this? So we've got Shield Toss, which would let us kill these Macrobots and take the tough off of Kang, which probably is what we're going to do. Oh yeah, Maria Hill's going to thwart for 2 more. Just, you know, because that's what she does. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so where'd it go? I had a plan. The plan is I'm going to play Shield Toss discard X cards from your hand, then return Captain America's shield from play to your hand. Deal 4 damage to X enemies. I'm going to discard 2 cards. Yeah, I'm going to discard 2 cards. To deal 4 damage to this guy. He has Retaliate, but he dies, so. And that's also going to ping the tough off of Kang. And I'm going to play Fearless Determination to get +1 thwart and draw a card. This is fine. Captain America is going to flip down. He's going to use these 2 to play. Actually, hold on. He's going to use his ability makes Mockingbird cost 1 less. Team building exercise makes Mockingbird cost 1 less. 1 super soldier serum. Pays for her, which stuns Kang. We'll do 1 damage to Kang also, because why not? And we'll use the other super soldier serum. Oh, wait, hold on. Right, I had to take my shield back into hand. Right, we'll use the other super soldier serum to get rid of this weakened. And now that is it for him, I think. Oh, he hasn't done an attack or anything yet, so I guess he'll heal up to 11, because, you know, why not? If he's just hanging out. Alright, so, Carol Danvers. First off, is going to use her action to draw a card. And we have failed to draw the 1 card that we're really looking for. Alright, so... Oh my god. Alright, so we have to discard a hero-specific card to get rid of this that doesn't let us play hero-specific cards. The only ones we have are her 3 energy cards, which is really bad. But, you know, that's what happens when you get depowered, I guess. Then she's going to flip. I mean, we don't have a lot of stuff to spend all these resources on currently, so we're going to pay 3 to get Mockingbird into play. And amusingly, Mockingbird is going to stun this T-Rex since Kang's already stunned. Let's keep this stuff down a little bit. Wait, we can't play Mockingbird. Never mind. Because Mockingbird's already in play. So, new plan. Let's form a new plan. Woof. Well, the new plan is to get punched in the face by this T-Rex, I guess. But not a lot we can do about it, to be honest. We're going to do... Well, we're going to pull the tough off of him. She goes away. Is that right? Yeah, that's fine. We're going to punch him for 2. And I mean, we really don't. We've got tons of resources and like nothing good to spend it on, which is a shame. So we're going to spend 2 on For Justice. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting rid of threat. We'll spend 2 on Under Surveillance, which attaches to the main scheme and ups its value by 4. So now it needs 24 for us to lose. Welcome in, you guys. How are y'all doing tonight? Playing a little bit of Marvel Champions. We're trying to put Expert Kang to bed here. We've got him down to 23 life on his last form, so hopefully we can get him done. And then, like, this is what we got left. Like, we would love to play Mockingbird, but she's already in play, so I think we're just gonna... feels bad. Whatever we do, it feels bad. Actually, what we're going to do is use Alpha Flight Station, which is what I forgot about. We'll use Alpha Flight Station before flipping back up to discard Mockingbird, having noticed that we can't play her. We draw 2 cards. We have still failed to draw literally anything useful. So, great. That's all great. Ugh. Alright, so that's all we got. We untap. Draw 3 cards with Captain Marvel. We need a... well, Photonic Blast works also. We're really looking for Energy Channel to do like big burst damage, but we have failed to draw it. That's fine. And 3, 4, 5. 5 cards for Captain America. Stinger, Agent 13. Alright. So, 3 threats on the main scheme. He schemes at Captain America for 3 and becomes tough. He attacks Captain Marvel, but becomes unstunned instead. This T-Rex attacks Captain Marvel, and we're going to have Mockingbird block that one. Because 3 damage is a lot of damage. Alright, some encounter cards come out. An Ancient Warrior shows up. He's got Quick Strike, but we're in Alter Ego form, so it doesn't do anything. And hey, look at that. We became depowered again. So that's really just the worst possible thing that could happen, because we were about to put some serious moves on this guy next turn. So, no bueno. But what are you going to do? Kang's just a jerk like that. Yeah, because we're going to do 10 damage to him. To the face. But instead, like, we literally don't have anything to do. Aside from remove some threat from that, which, like, I don't know that we care about currently. It's a real shame. So, we're going to flip down. Before we flip down, we will attack for 2 damage to take this tough off. We're going to discard a Photonic Blast to get rid of Depowered. This all makes me sad. I mean, before we flip down also, we'll have used For Justice to get rid of this 3 threat, just, you know, because it's there. And yeah, I think that's it, basically. I think that's it. So, what's Steve Rogers got going on? First off, he's going to play Stinger for free because it costs 1 less due to his ability. Then, he's going to flip. And actually, before flipping, he's going to use Team Building Exercise to play Agent 13 for 2. When she comes into play, she would remove threat from a scheme. Currently, there isn't any, so, you know, whatever. Then he's going to flip. Carol Danvers is going to let him draw a card. We have drawn not good cards for us. That's fine. We're going to get his shield into play. And attack. Discard that to ready. Attack. So that's 4, 5, 6. We're going to attack for 6. But it'll be 4 on Kang and 2 on this guy. So Kang's down to 19. So we're whittling him down. We would have whittled significantly faster with 2 photonic blasts last turn, but c'est la vie. So 3 threats on the main scheme. Kang schemes over here. Base 3. 4. Threat on the main scheme. Kang attacks over here. Maria Hill. Actually, these guys should be ready. Also, we should have drawn cards, which I forgot to do. We drew. Make the call, lead from the front, heroic strike. All good stuff. All good stuff. And over here, we drew energy channel. There it is. We were looking for it. All right, so some good stuff there. Right. Maria Hill's going to block this attack. 3 plus 2, so 5 baseline, 7 damage coming in. Maria Hill takes it to the face. Oop, goes up here. Encounter cards. I would really like to not become depowered again. What do you say? Hey, master plan. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. If there are no side schemes in play, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side scheme is discarded. Hey, there's one. Starts with 4 threat on it. And when we defeat it, it's shuffled back into the discard pile. And over here, an Ancient Warrior shows back up for 2 damage because he's got Quick Strike. That's fine. He does take 1 retaliate damage because I've got my cool shield. All right, not the worst. First player comes over here. Let's see if we can't do 19 damage. What do you say? First thing we're going to do is play Make the Call. Use these 2 Super Soldier Serums to get Maria Hill into play, which draws us each a card. Squirrel Girl and Agent Coulson. What is the next thing we do? The next thing we do is next thing we do is pay 3 to play Heroic Strike, which does 6 damage, and I paid using a fist, so we stun old Kang here down to 13, and he is stunned. And then got 1 card left in hand, so we attack, discard this to ready, and attack for 4 more damage, down to 9 damage. And he's got 9 health left, so we play Energy Channel. We flip. Actually, hold on. Before we flip, we use her ability to draw a card. We drew the Power of Justice. So now, oh, this is discarded. We play Energy Channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We put 5 markers on here. We discard this to do 10 damage, and that's the game. Alright. We got there. Felt like we had that one pretty well in hand pretty much the entire time. Didn't get particularly dicey. So yeah. There it is. And yeah, that's I like Kang's fun. He's got a fun central mechanic of flipping or sending everybody off to their own play area. It just takes a while to play through them because you have to play all 3 stages, which just makes it take basically, half again as long as it normally would. But that's fine. All right, so good game, you guys, and I am going to play a couple of games of Ascension Eternal next. Which is a new 2-player version of Ascension that I picked up. I haven't played it yet. But if y'all give me a minute or two to clear this stuff out of the way and shuffle up those cards and whatnot, and we'll ascend some stuff here in a minute. So I will be right back, you guys.